Hi everybody and welcome back to Plastic Models by Regular Dude. Today, I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while. I'm going to do a little mail call. First I want to point out, you can see right over here is Loki the cat. Somebody asked if he'd been evicted from the man cave, but he hasn't. He just hasn't been in here as much, and generally I'm facing the camera that way and he's back there. He's a good cat though. He never messes with anything, so he's free to stay in here. So anyway, today I'm going to go over a little bit of mail call. So in the past, I've lamented the fact that there are so many paints that just give me fits and others that don't quite measure up exactly the way I want and all this kind of stuff. So that prompted me to order what's in today's mail call. So let me whip the camera around here and we'll take a look. All right, so here it is. Dun, dun, dun. I ordered some Mission Models products. So you're probably wondering, why are you getting more acrylic paints when you've complained so much about acrylic paints in the past? Well, I'll tell you why. I've done a lot more research on these than I have other brands of paints. And I thought, I want to give it a shot. There's a couple of reasons. As you've heard me complain incessantly about stuff like Vallejo. Vallejo, for the most part, it's an okay primer for what I use it for metal finishes. But one of the things I don't like about the Vallejo primer is the fact that it's more of a skin than a primer. It's easily peeled from plastic and stuff like that. So, I've tried other things like Stynylrez. The Stynylrez I do like, and I was getting really frustrated with Stynylrez because it's so hard to clean out of my airbrush. But I changed my cleaning procedure, and it has helped immensely. And so I'm not going to give up on Stynylrez. It is a very good primer. It sands really well, and it's really smooth, self-leveling and stuff. Just the cleaning part was really getting to me, but I think I may have figured that out, and I may do a video on that in the future, maybe kind of a comparison. But doing some research and stuff, and there's a few different people that I trust their opinions and have used the Mission Models products. And so I thought, what? I'm going to try this stuff out. So I ordered a bottle of their thinner. I ordered a bottle of their polyurethane additive. I ordered a bottle of primer. And notice the color of the primer is red oxide. Oh, what do you know? I wonder what project's coming up next. Guess we'll have to see. And then I got, this is the late war Dunkelgelb. Another clue as to what's going to be built next. Weird. So anyway, I didn't want to get a whole bunch of paints and stuff till I tried these out. Now I know, I could have got the 2-ounce thinner, but I thought if I'm going to get more, I don't want to have to order another bottle thinner. So this is what I got. It wasn't very much. It got to me in days, and I ordered it directly from Mission Models. Now, I know that's probably, or may not be an option for people outside of the U.S. and or Canada. But if you are in the U.S. or Canada, their prices are right in line with all the retailers' prices that you can get these paints from, and they're super quick, super quick. I also have to say that their customer service outside of shipping is also good in contacting them. I had a question, and I sent a question to them, and he got back to me by the next morning. I had an answer. So their response time is really good. I guess the owner's name is John, or at least one of the owners. I don't know how they're set up, but real quick response time, and I was really stoked with that. So the thing about these paints, and I think I'm gonna do like a real-time demo on this stuff pretty soon, just to show how this stuff works. And you know, you could actually, you know, you could just check out their videos, and I'll put a link to their to the Mission Models YouTube channel down below. Actually, I think I'll put it up in the corner. But you can check out their videos, and he shows in real time using these paints. Now, a lot of people may be turned off by the fact that you have to have separate components, but he explains it really well in his videos, and I'll explain it more whenever I do some test shots of it. But basically what it is the paint in here is, you know, it's small bottle, 1 fluid ounce. That's not going to last very long. Well, the thing is it's pretty concentrated, and it's just pretty much pure pigment and carrier, if I'm understanding correctly the way they do this. You can spray it directly out of the bottle, but it's not necessary to. You can use their thinner to thin it down, to reduce it. And the reason there's no thinner in the bottles is apparently it lengthens the shelf life of the paint. Because once you have thinners, and you know, you may have noticed this if you mix paints, like I mix some colors once in a while, and it's especially bad with acrylics. You know, you mix up a batch of, say you're mixing 2 colors to come up with another color, you add the thinner so it's ready to go for your project. Well, in a very short amount of time, the paint is already thickened up like you never thinned it, and after a while it's unusable. You can't really store it for a long time. And I've discovered that in using stuff like Model Air, you know, if you don't use it frequently, and if it sits around for very long, pretty soon it's really thick, and you really have to work with it to get it to spray right. That's apparently is not the case with these. You mix up what you need when you need it. The polyurethane you do not use with primer per their instructions, and you can use it as an optional thing with their paint. Now, from what they say, when you use this, it toughens the paint up considerably once it's dried. It creates a really hard finish. It's also an eggshell finish, so if you're wanting a dead flat, you're gonna have to put a dull coat on it. For me, if you know how I do my stuff, using Tamiya paints, I always add equal parts paint, thinner, and clear, so I get kind of an eggshell finish to make it easier to weather whatever kit I'm working on. So here's a little bit better view. I haven't had that crazy you know, high view going, just so you can see my hands, I guess. But anyway, this is the stuff. So I'm gonna leave it at that. That's my mail call. If anybody watching this has used Mission Models paints, I'd like to hear how you fared with it, and so you can put the comments in the message or in the comment section below. But keep an eye peeled, because I think later today, as a matter of fact, I am going to do a demonstration video with this paint, cold right out of the bottles, no practice, no nothing, just to see how it works in real time. You know, no camera tricks, no special effects, any of that kind of stuff. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for joining me here on Plastic Models by a Regular Dude and Mail Call, and I will see you all later.